right. Hello, how are you? How are you this morning? Okay, Wednesday, 10 o'clock. Every Wednesday we just meet again, right? And this is awesome to see you again. So thank you for coming. Yes, let's just start our art again. And I'll give you some time to prepare your little piece of paper and big piece of paper. So you need two little pieces of paper and one big one for our the main art. Okay, so I'll give you like 1 minute, and I'll go get mine too. Okay, so this is actually my art therapy room. This is the room for individual and couple therapy room. And I just come here every day almost to see my clients. So it was, I already had like one session this morning at 9 a.m. I started my day today as an art therapist. So yes, today, right now, we're gonna do the art again. I hope you've been doing okay last week. Last week we talked about like little snake, right? How you can get hurt by anything, physically or mentally. You get hurt by some situation, some circumstances, right? Sometimes it's unavoidable, like sometimes it's somebody's fault, sometimes it's nobody's fault, but it just happens. The fact is, it's impossible to avoid all the pains you are having in your life. It's just a fact that it just comes, and emotionally you need to deal with it. Physically you get hurt, then you have to deal with it and just focus on the healing too, right? So yeah, we talked about it. Remember? And today, well, we'll see what we're gonna talk about, because every day is different. Okay, so let's do our grounding first. Remember how we did? Make ourselves calm and safe. Probably you know the safe feeling. Probably you don't know yet, but we are practicing the safe feeling and calm feeling that I can always go to, and I feel calm and safe. Okay. Briefly just check and be aware what you're feeling, and we'll come back to this space again, okay? And you can close your eyes and do that. If you don't want to, you don't have to close your eyes. Up to you. If you want to and you need to, breathe. Few times. If you need more breathing, go ahead. Okay, I'm gonna slowly come back to our space and open my eyes. Okay, are you back? Okay, just look around what you have around you. Your computer, your table, maybe your piece of paper that you can just do some art today with me. And look around, and if you have window, go have a look, and you see something, Something moving? Just be aware. You are here with me. You are calm and safe. Okay, so when you're ready, we're gonna do a little piece of art on this little piece of paper. What do I have today? I think I do have colored pencils. What do you have? I'll just give you some time to find your own supplies too. I got colored pencils today. So, okay. And how about you? Got it? All right. Okay, I'm gonna give you like maybe 10 minutes. 10 minutes to do your art. And we're gonna go from there, okay? Okay, you can start creating anything you want. It doesn't have to be certain things. Anything you want. Words or I'll do the same. Today I'm gonna start with some scribbles. Hmm. Okay, you guys, how are you doing? If you're done, you can make a title And write your name and the date. Hmm. Okay. How are you doing? Are you all done? Yes, I made a little art. I hope you are finished too. I like we always just start with no idea, right? How about you? Like, did you have any idea, like, oh, well, today I'm gonna just draw this, or you just started with one line or one dot or one shape? I don't know how you started, but I started with like scribble, just lines, like scribble, remember? And then I kind of filled the space with different colors. And I realized that it's kind of reminding me um of nature and bottom on bottom there is like a little fish shape is kind of mm, swimming too. So I felt that it was lots of movement. It is not staying in one place. It's just moving. So I just named it as nature. And as a subtitle, I put it as change too, because nature, um, just think about our nature. It's just changing all the time. It never stops, right? So I could I could see um the changes around me today. So let's talk about changes. Oh, well, I have like little clay. This morning I did have some clay sessions, so I'm kind of messy today. But anyway, um, yes. So change happens all the time, right? Um, if change doesn't happen, that's not right because we are supposed to change every day. We our environment is changing. If it doesn't change, then there's some problem, right? It needs to be changed, and that's so natural to see and to experience, right? Sometimes it's hard to expect what kind of things will happen, but that's the nature of our life. It changes. Sometimes you can expect something, sometimes you can't. You know that we're gonna have like spring, summer, fall, and winter, but can you expect exactly like what kind of weather we're gonna get, what kind of temperature we're gonna get, and what kind of circumstances and activities we're gonna do? We can't expect everything exactly, right? The big um, frames that we have, we know also that that'll gonna, change eventually. And every day it'll change a bit. Just like our weather, just like our seasons, just like our appearance, because we're getting old. Just like our family dynamics and forms, because your kids grow and you are eventually get retired. Um, but yeah, there's a change, many changes around your life. So yeah, today let's just talk about change then. So we'll prepare one more paper, a little bit bigger. Right? And when you're ready, you can make some art about change, right? And I'll do the same thing. Okay. Can you just adjust your camera toward your... Oh, wait a minute. You don't have to. I can do that, but this is recorded, right? So you don't have to adjust your camera, but focus on what you're drawing. And maybe later you can actually take a picture of what you drew and post it on the chat and comment. That'll be awesome response. So you can actually interact with me that way, right? We're not live interaction, but we're connected through this recorded video. So you're present there, I am here, and I'm present here with you, okay? All right, let's just do our art. So I'm gonna give you like 20 to 25 minutes. Would that be okay? I can maybe set up some. There we go. Let's put like 20-ish minutes and you can start your art. And it's about change. Mm. Recently, I'm experiencing some changes work-wise. And also I kind of need to uh, move once more. So it's actually a big change for me. So I think it's really great that I do this activity today with you because I needed it. I wanted to process it. And this morning it just came to me that, hey, maybe it's time for you to express and process it. So I'm doing it. So I'm just letting you know that it's a reminder. This is not a clinical art therapy because it's recorded, and this is more like a therapeutic art. And it's just example. So yeah, it's a gentle reminder. to have your clinical session, you need to see your art therapist. And did you know that you can actually search up your art therapist near you in Canadian Art Therapy Association website and just search up the therapist there. Then you can see all the names and the location. And you get help. What are you doing? I think I'm just doing lots of like coloring today, but that really regulates my emotions. Don't worry, you still have lots of time. Okay, just a heads up. We have about 10 minutes. And it's still, lots of time to finish your artwork. If not, you can always go revisit your art and just finish your art, okay? So don't worry, do not hurry. You are doing okay. Okay. I think I am done. What about you guys? When you're done, oh, I just missed one spot here. Quickly fill this one. So take a look and so the shapes and the colors, right? You were making it around your changes. So in my case, my lines are like moving a lot. At one point, I just closed my eyes and I just drew, not knowing what I'm drawing. So it was kind of like unexpected kind of a line. So I just, did it. Then I realized that the lines were kind of all different. So I just wanted to just fill the gap first. So I just colored it with the different colors. Um, and yeah, this is the final product that I made. I just looking at it in different directions, and I'll find the directions and the images that I see is kind of bright for me. It's made by me, so it is there. And I think I just, I decide to just keep it just as it is. I'm not going to put it upside down or different things. I think the original, um, like the view was just fine for me. So to me, yeah, it shows this is like lots of movement. Like I can see that like up and down and stuff like that. And it reminded me the wave when you go to the sea, right? Then you can see um, the waves and movement of water, the sea changes, right? Nighttime, it changes the color. Morning time, because of sun rising, the colors are changing again, right? So it shows different colors, and definitely there's a movement and it's a change. Hmm. But definitely, I think that lots of brightness in my changes. Only color that I intentionally wanted to add was right here. Right here. You see the green? I don't know if you can see it, but it's kind of olive green, and I use two colors actually, teal and olive green, and they were kind of all blended together. That's for my like kind of a regulation. I just want it to be calm, even though there's lots of like movement. You see the ups and downs, and the wavy kind of movement. But I just wanted to intentionally added some colors that makes me calm. It's green there. It's hard to see in the sea, moving sea, especially the moving wave. You cannot see the green kind of color. Green is like land, right? So to me, I just wanted to include that green kind of a grounding color for me. So that's only intentional color, but otherwise as you see, I just actually added lots of vibrant and warm colors, especially, and uh, bright colors too. So wow, by saying this, actually, I can organize my thoughts more. That actually happens a lot during the therapy sessions. So you can reflect a lot, right? Hmm. So I just realized that I didn't make the title for this. So I'm gonna make that. Did you make the title? Hmm. So I named it Moving Towards Lights. It's definitely moving a lot, big wave and small wave, but looks like it's like changing a lot now. And if I relate this to my current life, this is so true that I'm actually experiencing, facing lots of changes, right? Um, but I also see lots of brightness too, and warm colors, vibrant, and I'm okay with that. This is not like threatening. This is not like risky. Might be, but I think I'm ready kind of feeling. So this is my reflection that yes, I know there's a change and it's coming and it's happening already. I am okay, and I'm the follow like because of the lights that I see in the middle, somehow I added yellow. Well, that reminds me when the sun rises from the sea. It brightens up everything right around it. It looks like that to me. So lots of hope. And there's some changes, big change. You cannot stop that, but you're still following the light and brightness. And this is pretty hopeful for me. So I like that. Sometimes you can avoid the changes, right? because it's coming. It's a fact that everything changes. And I think I'm ready for it. And do you remember I intentionally added like that grounding color, the green ones? Maybe me. I know that I'm aware of these changes and I still wanna stay calm and grounded. Maybe intentionally I'm just trying to do that. And I like that too. So yeah, that's my artwork today. I said moving towards light and I'm okay with it. Oh, maybe I should just add that too. Oh, actually, it's more than I'm okay with it. I'm happy. I'm happy to do that. So there we go. And lastly, you can add anything that you wanted to add. Just take a look at it, look again. Sorry, but the timer is off now. Um, if you want to change anything, you can. It's a good time to add more, or you can cut it out if you want, or you can like change or add more colors or something. However you want, you can actually do that. Hmm. I'm gonna add one more. It's kind of a fun thoughts, but I'm gonna just keep going with this. There. I, I had a person who's surfing on the wave. Like it's a big one. It's big enough, right? So to get on the wave and you enjoyed surfing. So you kind of have to wait for the big wave to be on, right? I've never really surfed, but this image just came to me and isn't it awesome? Like there's a big wave and it's overwhelming almost, and uh it's big, so it's not really good for swimming only, but for the surfing, it is just perfect, right? So surfers are always waiting for the right wave, and they just, kind of get on the wave, right one, and they just surf so smoothly and just moving. That's what I have today. So there are changes and probably a big change, maybe overwhelming, but my surfer is surfing on the big wave. I really liked it. Okay, so how about yours? Can you just share yours too? How was the process? All right. I'm glad that I did it. That's very necessary. That was very helpful, actually. And lastly, we're gonna do the little one again. This is gonna be, again, really simple. And you're closing with this one, okay? Right. Here we go, so you can see the process. All right. Let's have fun. That was my closing. Yes, I hope you enjoyed today's session too. Yeah, changes in your life, like it's really sometimes hard to avoid, and you know that it's coming, and you can sometimes like unexpectedly just comes to your life, right? But I'd rather just enjoy. Let's have fun. Just like the surfer that waited for the big wave. And I think I'm ready. All right, well, I hope you had a good time today, and I'll see you next Wednesday. And I don't know what we're gonna do, but I think it's always good for you and I. Okay, then, I'll see you next time, and you have a great week. Bye.